Thoughts on this afternoon then, Neil?
I'm still really trying to digest it all, to be honest. We're only 20 minutes after the end of the game. Glad we've got a point, because you know they had a 10-20 minute spell in the second half where they perhaps could have nicked it. Pleased with the first half. Thought we played really well first half. Created numerous opportunities to win the football match. Good goal scoring opportunities. Keepers made a couple of worldies. Played well. Got the ball down and played well first half. Thought we started, should have been 2-3 up probably at half time. Thought we started the second half slowly, sloppy with our possession of the football, which isn't for because of tiredness and that. I think there was an issue with the pitch. There's a lot very bobbly today. I'm seeing players with unopposed possession trying to play a 15-20 yard pass out wide and kicking it out of play, which is disappointing. But having said that, second half we had the majority of the goal scoring opportunities. The keepers made a couple of good saves, and there's times when we haven't hit the target. And on another day, I think we've played well, but on another day we'd win that game 4 or 5.
Yeah, probably rue the missed chances more than anything else. We've had some decent chances, not least that one for Dan Cope late on. Any other week to put it away.
That's right. Yeah, like I say, some real good goal scoring opportunities, and we'll play a lot worse than that. In terms of creating goal scoring opportunities and win games comfortably. It's just one of them days. I think we've knocked the door and knocked the door and knocked the door and don't get me wrong, some of our set-up play second half wasn't brilliant, but we've had the better opportunities and on another day, like I say, 3, 4, maybe 5, and we go away thinking we've played really well. And I'm trying to assess it now in my mind. Have we played well? Have we played poorly? I don't think we played poorly. I think we've played quite well. I think the boys are disappointed because they know how important it was to try and get 3 points. We haven't. I think we've got a valuable points against a team that are vying to get in the playoffs, a team that came and sat deep and didn't really look to try and win it until they got a little sniff late on. We went through at the back to try and force the issue, but they were spoiled. They're looking to spoil it. They were looking to perhaps get a free kick or a corner and win it from a set piece, and we dealt with that really. And they came for a point. You could see the way they celebrated. They came for a point. I think we've done enough to win it. Like you've just said, Danny Cope's chance at the end. His chance first half is the one. He's clean through, and the keeper saves it. And there's been a couple of opportunities first half where they're clear-cut opportunities really, and the game should be put to bed at half time.
Decent debut from Peter Till, particularly first half, and as I say, second half was a little bit more difficult for all of us, I think. But he really looked the part.
I thought he was excellent. He hasn't played for a couple of weeks, back from a hamstring strain, but played last time he played was a couple of weeks ago for Stafford. We've gone for it today in terms of system. You'll notice that we played Till wide left and Edmonds wide right, and perhaps lost one of the central midfielders because we like to play with 3 narrow. But we've gone for it. We've got like a mini season, a mini 3-month season, 15, 16 games to go, and we've gone for it with 2 out-and-out wingers and 2 strikers who you would hope would win your games. And I think some of his quality Till today was excellent. Especially first 20-25 minutes, he put a couple of balls in the box from good areas that we've got to be making more of. But pleased with him. I'm pleased with them all. They've all put a shift in again. Can't fault anybody for the will to win, desperate to get a result for the club. Their work rate and effort and desire was fantastic. We've lacked a little bit of quality, but you can see they're fighting for it.
Different sort of game next week. Trip to Reneth, who are struggling down the bottom, but they've had a good away win today at Romulus.
Have they really? Okay.
So again, it'd be a different sort of game again.
Yeah. I mean, we've had them watch today. Cav's been over and watched them play at Romulus. I've just said to the boys, we haven't won the game today, but we haven't lost it, which to me is a bonus. You pick up a point, you keep chipping away and keep chipping away. This will be a better point if we go away to Weymouth next week and pick up 3. Don't get me wrong, we'd have wanted 6 for the week, but if you get 4 points from the week, you'd usually take a home win and an away point. So we do it the other way around. We've got a point today against someone that's in and around us in the table. Picked up a point, we'll reassess where we're at, we'll train Tuesday, train Thursday. If we can get 3 on Saturday away at Weymouth, it's a good week.
Going to be plenty of twists and turns this season. There's so many teams vying for the playoffs. Well, and it's going to be a tough one.
Gary, I've looked today, and before the game, I'm saying to the lads, it is important we get through today. We haven't. We've got something though. We've got a point, and the reason it's important because you've got Leek Mikolova, Norton Gresley, I don't know who Newcastle playing today, but there were some tough fixtures today. And
It was Newcastle, Gresley, Norton lost to Culver.
okay, so there you go. Teams have dropped points today, and I don't know what the league score was against Mikulova. So
4-1 league.
okay, so Mikulova have dropped points. So, I would have liked that being the other way around. But we're still, I still think we can catch third spot Newcastle with 2 games in hand. And there's still loads and loads to play for, and I've got a points tally that I think we'll get into playoffs with, and that's another point towards it. It's a point gained rather than a point dropped. Everything's still positive from me, the dressing room, the players, the staff, and it should be around the club. It's disappointing because it probably looked like we've dropped 2, but in my opinion, with the fixtures the way they were today and people playing each other, and like you say, teams losing, it's a point gained.
They're on a good run, Lincoln, and they're going to be there or thereabouts at the end.
Well, were they 11 unbeaten?
Something like that.
Yeah, 10, 11 unbeaten.
I think they've lost 2 in 19.
Well, their run is as strong as ours has been. I mean, we've lost once. Take the Rushall game out, we've lost once in 10, 11 games. So we're on a strong run. It's a point gained, and they are a strong run. They've got players in their side. They've got know-how. What they're perhaps lacking a little bit of creativity. They've got know-how and they've got some good players. And I thought it was a good game. I thought we battled away. We showed the better quality and the more goal scoring opportunities. It just doesn't work for us. On another day, we'd have won 3. We'd be sitting here saying how well we've played.
We go again next week.
We go again, and we keep chipping away. And if we can get 3 next week against Weymouth, 4 points a week, I'll be over the moon.
Cheers, Al.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you.